ladies and gentlemen, let's get it.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Hendrix, aka Mercury Child, aka Sleepy, aka Mama's Boy, whatever you want to call me. Welcome to the video. Welcome. We are on the road to 100 subscribers, man. Just a reminder, we started about last week. It's been a while, it's been a minute since I made a video, but we're trying to get the ball rolling. Alright. Let me know in the comments how y'all are doing. Got some Jack in the Box for this video today, so we got ourselves some of the popcorn shrimp, or not popcorn shrimp. That's I dropped my. Got ourselves some mozzarella sticks. Big bag tonight. Big bag. And then we got. I asked for tiny tacos, and I got regular tacos. So, kind of a crappy night right now. Alright, either or. It's not crappy because we're here recording, and we will be talking today about this video right here. Let me move myself real quick. Jack Doherty's life is falling apart by More Pegasus. Now, I love More Pegasus. He is I like his videos because the way he breaks down things is really fun and entertaining, but also just the way that he just goes about it. So let me give my 2 cents on this guy right here. Jack Doherty, the broccoli head, the OnlyFans, the Diddy of OnlyFans. I've never liked this guy. Never. Like, not one time have I found him entertaining. I know I found him entertaining in the way that he's just like so annoying, bro. This man isn't real. I think that he's like an OnlyFans industry plan. He goes, okay, so from what I've seen, right, he goes out using OnlyFans girls for content, which if you don't know me personally, you should know that I don't mess with OnlyFans. I don't mess with anything in that matter. It's just wrong to me. I mean, go make your money. Go ahead, for sure. It's just not something that I really agree with, alright? He uses OnlyFans girls, make them do all the work, and then he takes a huge percentage out of that. What else does he do? Rage bait everyone IRL every single time for clickbait and for views. I think he had a video. I'm gonna pull it up another time, or like right here. Like, I think there's like a video of him just like getting robbed, and I'm pretty sure it was staged. The way it looked, it was just staged, bro. So, not gonna do too much of a crazy intro. I don't like him. Let's see what Pegasus has to talk about it, and I'll eat my food while I'm here.
Jack Doherty is not doing very well. So last time we talked about Jack Doherty, he apparently filed a police report saying that he was robbed at gunpoint in Beverly Hills, California. He claimed they stole his $300,000 chain, chased him around, and tackled him to the ground. Now, personally, I didn't really buy that story because he didn't have—
That's the one I was talking about. The one where apparently he was robbed. Apparently.
Have any bruises or cuts or anything, and he said that he was running at them with a gun pointed to his head. So I don't know, I kind of thought it was some pathetic attempt at insurance fraud, especially because it happened right after Jack lost his main source of income. His OnlyFans girlfriend broke up with him and called the cops on him. Now
So I've been watching a lot of his stuff, and there's this one time where I was just on Instagram, right? I was scrolling through, I was just like bored, right? I was scrolling through, and all of a sudden in my feed I get Jack Doherty posted a reel like 5 minutes ago, right? It was of him yelling and cussing out the freaking police, and also just like calling like his girlfriend, or just calling out his girlfriend. I think he called his friend, the girlfriend's friend, I think it's McKinley, his girlfriend's name. He called McKinley's friend like a female dog, and it was just like, dude, the police are in your house and you want to talk like this right now? He's like a 2-year-old, bro. Like, he just acts like a total tool. He's just a tool, man. Like, it's just crazy to me. Like the fact he even got so big in the first place. Like, you already know, like, his 15 million like viewers and subscribers is just like a bunch of kids who he's just brainwashing on all these short form platforms, bro. And it's just like, bro, like, that whole video was just ridiculous.
We got some updates to the situation. Jack Doherty actually went on the No Jumper podcast with another puck, Adam22, and he basically just started crying about how his girlfriend left him. They also talk about how similar they are, both like sort of pimping out their girlfriend. McKinley has also apparently moved on. She's like going on dates with a streamer called Lacey, another, you know, very...
W. Lacey. Actually, no, not W. Lacey, bro. The STD's about to go crazy.
Real loving relationship here. Zero sarcasm there. And she even talks about the whole robbery incident, saying that Jack just started filming her after it happened, asking for clips on TikTok. So as always, we're just gonna check in on the local doofus and see what's up. So it starts with Adam22 and Jack just discussing their career.
So, like, you know, basically rage bait your way into going viral. And it felt like you were kind of pushing that pretty hard for a while and kind of took that like about as far as you could ever take it. Was that like a intentional?
Just like you, it's like, you know, same thing. It's like you rage baited people so hard, you literally had another guy your wife. It's like,
well, no,
how much harder can you rage bait after that?
He's rage baiting on this man's show. Like, he can't tone it down. He's on a podcast and he's still just trying to rage bait everyone, bro.
Right?
Oh my god, not gonna lie, that was actually a decent comeback by Jack. I think it's very hard to be less embarrassing when Adam22 is in the room, the guy who literally had his wife get quote unquote railed, his words not mine, by Jason Love. Then Jack talks about McKinley saying that she's a holy girl.
People give you the same thing though, because your girl was like doing OnlyFans or something, right?
But like that was like she didn't start OnlyFans like 6 months after we were together.
That's one
Like,
thing.
it wasn't like she had an OnlyFans and I got like we were together.
The right wing dudes though will treat any girl who does OnlyFans like she's a straight up.
I had a holy girl for 6 months though, you know. Flex. No, I'm kidding.
A holy girl?
Oh my god, the unbelievable cringe I'm hearing right now. He really called McKinley a holy girl. Really, Jack? Really? The girl who literally tries to promote her OnlyFans with...
Baby Gronk's another one of those guys who, I don't even think that's Baby Gronk's fault, to be honest. It's the dad, man. Dude, like, I've seen some of the clips on Baby Gronk, like, actually, like, playing football, and he's actually pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying that he's better than most, but I'm saying he's pretty good. And he's young, too. He's easily influenced. And I just see him surrounded by so many frat girls and OnlyFans girls. It's just insane to me. So yeah, that's another topic I'll probably talk about in the future.
13-year-olds in her video. The absolute disgusting degenerate freak who should probably be locked up alongside you as well. That is the holy girl, huh?
Would you rather have this girl or this Urus?
I'm taking that Urus.
Urus?
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather have this girl or this McLaren? McLaren? Oh, okay. All right. Well, sorry. All right. Would you rather have this girl or this blue Lambo? Still? Not good enough for you? Oh my gosh.
It's a literal 12-year-old, bro. Like, where is the ethics, bro? Where is the morals, bro? That's what's crazy. These people are around like my age, and it's like these are grown adults, and they're still just like trying to put minors out like this. Is crazy.
She's really the type of girl you bring home to your mom, obviously. I just love how embarrassed he actually is. He's like, oh no, she only started the OnlyFans 6 months after we got together. She's actually really innocent and wholesome, guys. It's a holy relationship. Bro, nobody is buying this. You both are complete degenerates. Your gene pool needs a lifeguard. We can't have this guy procreating. And I just love this debate. They're basically debating who is the bigger puck. You know, Adam22 getting his wife piped or Jack selling out his girlfriend. To be fair, I think Adam22 wins that hands down. But Jack is a close second. I'm pretty sure if you offered him a couple million, he'd do the same. Then Jack sort of slips up and admits that he's the one who put her on OnlyFans.
So you the one who put her on the OF like wave? Like, oh yo, I think this would be good.
Yeah, pretty sort of. I mean, obviously, like it was like mutual.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the other things that they always throw at you is that they basically make it out as if you're like OnlyFans management shit was like primarily like aimed at getting girls who are like fresh out of high school. Was that like a fake narrative from your perspective?
Yeah, I mean, most of the girls I work with are like older than me, even like a lot of them.
How old are you right now?
21.
Which is
21. That's ridiculous.
Well, when a lot of people were saying that, I'm like, well,
Yeah, my
that is kind of
22,
like
like,
his
yeah.
age range. Yeah.
Yeah, notice how he's
First off, I would hate to be this guy in the middle of these two. You have Cucklord and VeggieTales. Like,
said the word most and not all.
Get me out of
That's
there.
a very interesting choice of words, Jack. That means you're basically admitting that some girls are indeed that you wait until they're 18 and basically immediately sign them up to OnlyFans and take a cut of their income.
What a weirdo.
And he just admitted that he is pretty much the person who sort of ruins these girls by preying on them. He said like she didn't even have an OnlyFans and he sort of convinced her, right? And I mean, he did say like a mutual or whatever, but let's be honest, if every girl that talks to this guy becomes an OF chick, I mean, that's one hell of a coincidence, right? I mean, we talked about this before, but I imagine it's that weird sort of predatory deal where he goes up to these girls and he's like, oh, you're gonna make so much money, you're so young, you gotta take advantage of this, I'll grow your business. And then Jack, Mr. Slimy Boss here, just ends up taking most of the money while you essentially just ruin your online reputation and you sacrifice a lot in life as well, right? Obviously, if you're doing OnlyFans, you're gonna have some family problems, some friend problems, some reputational problems, a bunch of problems. But again, I'm not gonna defend any of these girls either because they are pretty degenerate, because you can't really be manipulated into making videos with literal kids and promoting your OF like that, right? I think it's pretty effed up if you take part in that. Anyways, after this, they talk about the whole breakup.
So you and McKinley just broke up recently. Is that real or
Yeah.
you dying about it? You gotta be, cause
Yeah.
y'all spent a lot of time together.
Yeah, man, it sucked. You know, it's like we spent every day together for 2 years straight. It's hard to go from like being with someone every day to like 0. You know, it's just like it's a big shift.
What was the main root cause of that from your perspective?
I don't even want to like talk about it. You know,
because he's a loser. He acts like a child every single time that something doesn't go his way. And shit, let me figure it out. Oh yeah, every single girl that you had under your OnlyFans contract doesn't need you anymore, so she's leaving too. It's raps for you, Jack Doherty,
I
bro.
feel like it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to sit on a podcast and just yap about it from my perspective, even though.
Yeah, so obviously I don't really know exactly what caused this breakup or whatever. I can only guess. But I think everybody already said this to Jack, that this is not a real relationship. Obviously, you two are just using each other. I feel like if you just accepted that fact, you would be so much happier. She's obviously only with you to elevate her brand and influence, and you were pretty much using her as a money generator, right? So for this absolute twerp to go on this podcast and act all sobby about it, like, oh my god, I loved her so much, like, shut the fuck up, you piece of shit. And you know, hypothetically, if he was actually dumb enough to fall in love with her or whatever, I mean, sucks to suck, okay? Another day, another sucker is born, I guess. What an idiot. Bro actually thought she was into his personality, bro. Ain't no way. You got literally the bottom of the barrel trash, narcissist, dickhead personality who literally goes out there, bullies people while hiding behind security guards, bro. You really think girls are watching that and like, that's the kind of man I want? Said no one ever, bro. Anyways, after this, Adam actually asked...
Bro, Pegasus is funny as hell, man. Wait. Yeah. Like, this guy sucks. Jack Doherty is just such a... bro. I'm a hater. I don't usually hate on people. I hate him. Like, if I ever met him, bro, if I ever saw him in public, other way, bro. Just walking the other way. Because, bro, like, okay, I'm a new content creator, but learning from this guy, bro, like, that's just, no one should ever aspire to be this guy, bro. And all he does, right, is he just starts flexing all his like cars and his luxuries, and I'm like, damn, like, cool, those are cool, right? But at the same time, how'd you get that? You got it by being a freaking OnlyFans pimp, bro. You got it by stalking little girls and waiting for them to turn 18, and then, oh my god, he signed the contract. Like, bro, it's crazy.
It's a good question. He asked Jack if he's actually hurt emotionally in the relationship, or is he just financially sad about it?
He has
I don't
no
know,
soul.
It's already so, like, so much is so out
He
there
has
and
no
it's so
soul.
twisted and stupid already. It's just like, I don't even care to like touch up on it anymore. I'll just leave it in the past, move on, and just like I don't know.
But I mean, I guess a lot of people probably wonder, like, are you hurt from a business perspective, or are you hurt like emotionally? Like that was something you actually
Way
loved?
more emotionally than I am business wise. You know, it's like money comes and goes. Like I can make that money back like in like just quick, you know, but it's just like it's more of like the time we spent together is like something I can't replace with like anyone else, you know?
Okay, this is hilarious because literally right after he broke up, he got the carbon copy Temu version of McKinley here, bro. Bro literally replaced his Tesla Model X with the Tesla Model Y. You can't be serious, bro. Bro's like, nah, she's irreplaceable. She's the love of my life. Oh my god, I'm so distraught. Literally gets the exact same looking person in like 2 days after. Also, is it just me or does this guy flip-flop like crazy? Because remember that video where McKinley was taking all her stuff from his house and then Jack kept bad-mouthing her, right? Saying like, oh, she's the worst, never trust girls ever, I can't believe I trusted her, I gave her my life and this is what happened to me. And he was basically just saying she's like the worst thing that happened to him.
Bro, like that whole video, bro, he was like telling, like I said, I already said everything earlier, but like, yeah, that whole clip didn't look real. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't real, but like that thing, that whole clip, excuse me, that was just like, that was not it. In front of the police is crazy. Also, he was streaming all that on, oh shoot, sorry. He was streaming all that on Party. Like, imagine being so bad you get kicked off of Twitch and then you get banned from Kick. Getting banned from Kick is insane. Having to resort to Party, that's wild. That's actually wild.
And now what? You're back in love, dude? What the hell? Can you make up your mind? If you were to ask my obviously expert opinion here, I would say he's only financially distraught because she was undoubtedly his biggest moneymaker, okay? She was generating absolute bank from her OnlyFans, and Jack has now lost that source of income, so he is distraught.
She was the only person I really saw like everything I've done the past 2 years, and I don't know, it's like been the craziest past 2 years of my life, so it's just like.
And she's the last relationship that you'll ever get into when you're like a normal person. So like every girl after this, you're gonna have to be like a lot more precautious about, because you don't know if they just want to, you know, get in there, use you for your clout.
I love how these absolute pucks here are assuming that anybody would want to be in a relationship with them. Literally two of the most embarrassing people on the internet and a podcast together, bro. You can't make this shit up. It's absolute cinema. Also, why is Adam pretending that Jack's relationship with McKinley wasn't exactly that? It was transactional. And I feel like if you willingly get into a relationship with Jack Doherty, I mean, your brain probably runs on Windows 95, let's be honest. You gotta be like a different level of slow. Then we get some real solid advice from Jack here.
The clip that I noticed was the police being at your house. Why was there even need for it?
No idea, bro. It's insane. Like, when there's money involved, girls do crazy things. That's all I'm gonna say. Bro, it's just like girls are girls, bro. It's like, I really realized that, like, this past month, like, goddamn, like.
Wow, really insightful words from Jack Doughboy here. Girls are just girls, man. For real, for real. I thought you picked the holy girl, Jack. What the hell happened? How could this happen to you? Nobody saw this coming. This is so shocking. This is my shocked face right now.
Bruh.
Also, might I remind the audience,
See,
she called
police was
the
there.
police on this guy because he wouldn't let her take her stuff from his house, right? So isn't that you being a complete piece of shit? Because, like, why else would she actually call the police on you?
The whole entire clip was just like, it was like a child throwing a temper tantrum, and everyone was just like, he does this is normal, and our little comedian, like the whole entire video of Jack just literally cussing out his now ex-girlfriend, cussing out his ex-girlfriend's friends, even cussing out the police and telling them to get out of his house. Like, bro, if any policeman in their right mind, like the amount of self-control that the policewoman had in that clip, bro, immediate takedown and just detain him, bro, just for how annoying he was. Sure, it's illegal, But like, can anyone just please like get him out of the house at least? Like it was so much.
And then you were even screaming at her while the police was there, just constantly shouting at her, recording her, putting her on the internet. So I don't know, just not a good look. Like you're calling her crazy and stuff like that, but I feel like you're equally messed up in the head, you know? Now, one question that's always been on my mind is, does Jack Doherty actually watch all these videos we make about him? And the answer is yes. In fact, he is glued to the screen right now. Turns out he's probably watching this video as well, so everybody say hi to Jack real quick.
Hi,
yeah,
Jackie.
here he is talking about Charlie, Penguin Zero.
Do you watch the hate documentaries that people make about you, or is that just not even interesting to you?
Which ones?
Shit, I don't know. I see the thumbnails.
Dude,
I love that one. Those ones I
that shit
I
got
love
like
him.
8 million views.
I love his videos, but like then when he makes them on me, I'm like, damn. But
You talking about Moist Critical?
they do be like hella hateful. Like they
Business?
can like I get where they're coming from for sure. It's funny videos. Like I'm not like, oh, them for hating on me. Like I get it, you know, it's just like it's content, but some of the things are a little like over the top. Like
I mean, is it really over the top to call you an insufferable douchebag? Isn't that exactly what you are?
Preach,
Like you tell me,
Pegasus,
pop
preach.
quiz, right? What do you call a guy who pays security to protect him while he goes and harasses random people on the street? I mean,
a bitch.
my answer would be an insufferable douchebag. I feel like it's pretty fair to call out a lot of the horrible shit you do. What do you call a guy who gets into a car crash because he's too busy looking at his stream chat, and then instead of helping his friend who is literally bleeding from the face,
Record
and
this,
maybe
record
has
this,
some
record
serious
this.
damage, he immediately tries to film it and record it for content? I'd call that person a giant piece of shit. But no, apparently
His friend should have sued, bro. Like if he sued, he would have made bank off of that.
it's hateful to call a douchebag a douchebag. How about you take some accountability for once in your life and realize why people are actually calling you the things they are? And can someone please explain to me, how does this guy love Charlie's videos? Like, how can you watch him just completely shit on you and call you out and be like, I love this guy's videos, man. He really has some good points. Like,
cook
is it just
material.
going through one ear and out the other? Because he might be a huge Pegasus fan as well. You never know. I mean, I'm happy to have you, +1 subscriber, but I'd also appreciate if you, change your attitude a bit. So I could move on and make videos on somebody else, right?
This guy,
hateful,
bro.
but it's whatever. It's
What's narratives that you like? All right, that's not true.
For the record, Penguins is Moist Critical.
Oh, that
same,
is him?
same guy,
Oh,
aka
word,
Charlie.
word.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, what's some shit out there that you've seen people say that you're like, yeah, that's totally not true?
everything. There's nothing like specifically off the top of my head. Like there's a lot of things people say, so it's hard for me to really think of something specifically, you know?
Yeah, just everybody is just wrong about everything, but Jack, can you like name one thing that they're wrong about? No, just everything, like everything they're saying is just wrong. You know what I mean? No, actually, I don't, Jack. Like,
What's wrong, Jack? Is it wrong that you creep on little girls? Is it wrong that you... Actually, no. It's great. It's great that you don't got any more money in the bank. You're probably going broke right now. You're probably doing whatever you can to make content now. And you're genuinely... You're fucked. You're fucked. So... I don't know, Jack. What's the next play? That's really the question. What's the next play? And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it because that's gonna be interesting.
I'd love to hear what they actually got wrong about you. The bro has no argument. Then he slips up again and admits that he's not even rage baiting. He's just naturally an a-hole, which is pretty obvious.
Like right now, I don't go out of my way to like be an asshole. Like I don't try to be very nice. I know people have a little stigma about me online. I want to change the narrative, but so I try to be nicer. Do better things with my money, like give back and stuff, and stay out of trouble.
Yeah, am I living in a different universe? Like, when exactly have you ever done that? Because I've not seen that ever. When has Jack ever tried to be a good person trying to do good things? Because anytime I ever check up on this moron, it's another stupid stunt, right? And I'm not believing a word he says until he actually puts his money where his mouth is. I feel like people don't randomly change, and I don't think losing your OF girlfriend is like a traumatic enough experience to actually induce any change here. But anyways, let's check in on Jack Doherty's ex, McKinley. Apparently, she started appearing on streamer
W.
Lacey's
Lacey,
stream, and
but
they
also
sort of
L.
like
Lacey.
cringily flirt.
Oh, that was perfect timing. I don't know what's more beautiful, the fireworks or you. That was a good one, right? That was good. That was
There's no way you just asked her if that was good.
good. That was good. That was good.
Who the f actually watches this shit? Like, I actually want
Bro thinks he's Marlon, bro.
to know. This is some of the worst content I've ever seen. People really come home after a long day and watch two people cringe flirting in public. Jesus Christ, man. You gotta get a life if you're watching this shit. Now, apparently Jack caught wind of the stream and started donating to Lacey to try and get McKinley's attention, it seems.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Doherty Jack, thank you for the 25 gifted.
What a loser! Oh my god, bro, he's such a loser. She's gone, bro. Was your extra was your replica girlfriend not enough? Your stand-in, your double. Get it, McKinley.
Thank you. Of course.
Thank you for the 45 gifted.
Okay, wow, it seems like Jack learned a lot from Adam22 here on how to get completely pucked. So now you're donating to the guy who's supposedly her next boyfriend? You can't be serious, bro. How are you this pathetic? Anyways, then McKinley talks about the whole robbing incident.
Where's all the money? He had a bag, he had a gun, he had a mask.
God, I'm so sorry.
He literally put a gun to my head. I almost died. Then he came out but stole my wallet. So like it wasn't that bad.
I'm so
but
sorry.
It's okay.
That's gotta be
No,
traumatizing.
it's literally the most traumatizing thing ever, but
At least it wasn't on camera.
it was on camera.
Oh.
Not the robbery, but like after the facts.
What do you mean?
What?
Like my ex literally filmed it after.
Oh, he didn't turn the stream off?
No.
Okay, assuming she's not lying and this is somewhat real or whatever, Jack does seem like the type of guy to do that. Like, we did see from the car crash incident that he loves filming people after traumatic incidents for content, right? But anyways, it's hard to tell what's going on. Either, like, Jack faked it and McKinley is in on it, or he faked it and she's not in on it, or it's real but, like, obviously grossly exaggerated. I don't know, and I don't really care.
No. He said he wanted me to tell a story to get clips on TikTok, and I said I don't care about that. And
A loser,
I was
bro.
just like, I'm kind of like traumatized right now. You can literally find it on TikTok, but
That is.
so if you and I work out, and if I got robbed, would you still stream
First
like
of all,
after?
If me and you worked out, you would never be in a position to get robbed.
Oh really?
Oh my god, we got Mr. MVP Simp! By the way, simping for a girl who thought it was a good idea to have Jack Doherty as a boyfriend, that's definitely gonna end well. But yeah, Jack asking for TikTok clips after a gunpoint
Lacey, do better. So much better. So many options, bro. You can't go for McKinley, dog.
robbery definitely sounds like a Jack thing to do.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of McKinley, but from what I have seen, like, she's tried making Baby Gronk an she tried advertising Baby Gronk and her OnlyFans. So I don't know. Just go for anyone else, bro. Lacey, you can have any girl in the world, and you can have most girls in the world, but bro,
Jack's the type of guy to watch you get run over by
some girls in the world.
a car and then pull out his phone and start doing the gritty. Now Jack responded,
They would never be in a position to get robbed because he can never buy a girl that much jewelry.
what a surprise, still a massive douchebag. It looks like he hasn't changed at all. Also, wow, that is like shockingly similar to McKinley. Now Lacey responded again.
Jack Doherty calls Lacey broke, says he would never be able to afford what he can. Well, you think I give a That's the issue with him, is he thinks everything in the world is about money when it's not. I'd rather have less money and be a decent human being than be him and have more money.
That's facts. See, Lacey, yeah, W Lacey.
I care what that little tweak says about me.
Wow, actually based. That was like the one good take in this entire...
Well, there you have it. That was more Pegasus. That was his video. Jack Doherty's life is falling apart. I like the points that Pegasus brought up with that. I think that he's a loser. Jack Doherty's a loser. There's no way that that's a real human being. No, it is a real human being. That's the issue. And people like that are walking among us. But like, bro, you gotta change something, man. Like, losing all your money, like, you're definitely marketable, Jack Doherty. You're definitely marketable. You don't gotta be a complete a-hole the whole time, though. So that's it for the video. Appreciate y'all for typing in with me. That is Hendrix, Mercury Child, Sleepy. Follow me at my Instagram at @TheRealHendrix, and also subscribe to the channel. I'll be messing up, and like the video. Appreciate y'all. Hendrix out.